Konotop Valves plant began to function in 1973 as enterprise producing high-pressure steel pipeline valves, pressures up to 3,200 kilograms of force per square centimeter and bores 3 to 200 millimeters, for use in chemical, oil refining and gas processing industries, as well as for production of polymeric materials and fertilizers. Along with production of steel pipeline valves, production of wellhead and Christmas tree equipment was initiated in 1984 for current needs of oil and gas production. Nowadays, the enterprise manufactures every component of this equipment for pressures 140, 210, 350, 700, 1050 kilograms of force per square centimeter in accordance with API specification 6A and ISO 10423 requirements. The enterprise has closed process cycle necessary for independent production beginning from preparation of production up to assembly, test, painting and package. On a hydraulic press having force 1,250 tons, forgings with weight 120 to 3,000 kilograms are manufactured. Ingots and blooms with weight to 5,000 kilograms are used as incoming billet. Billets are heated in gas furnace having movable bottom. Temperature of heated metal is monitored with potentiometer and periodically measured with optical pyrometer. The forging operations are sequentially performed on the press, from preliminary ones, forging of a pin to be captured by handler, billeting of ingot, cutting of billets as well as deforming and punching to finishing operations, fitting, calibration and marking. There is also a department for die forging in the shop where a set of dropping hammers having weight of 1, 2, 5 and 16 tons is used. This wide range of the hammer weights make possible to produce die-forged parts of various shapes with mass 300 grams to 250 kilograms. Billet is preheated in furnace, then die-forged on hammer stamp and spew is cut on a trimming press. Forged and die-forged parts are cooled after forge process within pre-selected mode in the air inside special thermal stabilizing vessels, and then they are delivered for heat treatment in a furnace having movable bottom to impact equilibrium steel structure, increase its plasticity and ductility, relieve internal stresses and therefore significantly improve metal machinability. Technology used to manufacture body parts by forging and die forging provides high strengths necessary for items to operate under high internal pressure up to 1,050 kilograms of force per square centimeter. Process rigging for die forging is manufactured on a special duplicate milling lathe, and then die shape is finished to a necessary roughness with special polishing heads in a definite place. Rough machining for large body parts for wellhead and Christmas tree equipment, for example casing head bodies, tubing spools, adapter and spacer spools and tubing heads, is performed on turning and boring lathes, which are designed for machining parts having outside diameter of billet to 2000 mm and on screw cutting lathes of 165 grade. Gate valve bodies are machined on screw cutting lathes of 1M63 and 1A64 grades. To satisfy strength requirements, strength, yield strength, percent elongation, impact strength and hardness values, each part is heat-treated, quenched and tempered. Parts are heat-treated in electric shaft furnaces and chamber furnaces. Qualification test coupon manufactured of material of the same heat as the part is placed into the furnace together with the part. Parts are tensile strength tested on tensile testing machine fully in accordance with ASTM A370 standard with automated data record and processing. V-notch P toughness of specimens is determined according to ASTM A370 and ASTM E23 standards. When heat treatment performed in order to improve mechanical properties is finished, all body parts and bonnets retaining pressure are due to surface and volumetric non-destructive inspection to detect surface and internal flaws. Inspecting personnel is certified in accordance with requirements of EN 473 standard and SNT TC 1A recommended practice. Final machining of large body parts and gate valve bodies is performed on precision turning lathes of 1M63 and 165 grades and on machining centers with numerical control. All surfaces accessible for moistening as well as sealed surfaces at each finished part are due to liquid penetrant inspection or magnetic powder inspection to detect possible near-surface flaws. Final acceptance is performed when all process requirements are fulfilled. Size inspection is performed with specialized and universal means of inspection. Necessary mechanical properties of studs used for flange connection as well as that of gate valve stems are ensured at production department for thread knurling with appropriate set of process equipment. To ensure high serviceability of gate valve shut-off parts, in particular, increase their wear resistance and corrosion resistance, plasma powder overlaying process was implemented on the plant. The process was developed in Welding Institute of Patton. Each body and assembled equipment is hydrostatically tested on certified equipment in full correspondence with requirements of API Specification 6A and ISO 10423. Test and record of test results is performed on a program technology unit with consequent print of real modes and test results. The results for each product are kept for 10 years. At the final stage of production, the equipment is painted and packed. The enterprise has specialized bureau for design and development, where design of pipeline valves and wellhead and Christmas tree equipment is performed as well as process procedures are developed. Qualification of engineering personnel is high enough to develop and implement within short time modern technological solutions with the help of design software. Therefore, the plant has the license to perform design works as well as has been appointed by Ministry of Industry Policy, a leading organization in standardization of equipment for oil and gas exploration and production. A special attention of personnel at the enterprise is paid to quality of products. Quality management system was developed, implemented and continuously improved at the enterprise. This is confirmed by Certificate of Quality Management System compliance to ISO 9000-2000 issued by Bureau Veritas, accredited by UKAS, Great Britain, and American Petroleum Institute certificate that grants the right to apply API monogram onto wellhead and Christmas tree equipment. API certificate number 6A0505.